Alright everybody, welcome to Rise of Industry, a game that I'm quite, yeah, it's a good game. However, I was modifying difficulty and stuff. Map size small, there's medium, amount of regions, what, yeah, I just need to make sure that I am on newcomer. And fully on newcomer. I was playing with a little custom difficulty and it was too difficult. So maybe this is a little bit easier. This is quite a difficult game. When you start the game for the first time, it says like, yeah, this is a difficult game. You want to play the tutorial, and then I still had difficulty playing the game after that. So I played for roughly 2 hours, and yeah, I feel like I've got a hold on the game itself, like how to get started, to show you guys what this game is about. So, when you start out, you start on a map with multiple cities and like lines across to show like, yeah, this area belongs to that city and all that kind of stuff. And you want to basically select a city that you could grow into. So instead of looking for a nice location, I'm gonna do something else. I'm looking at the population of the cities. So Versailles is currently the biggest one, 190 versus 90. So this is the biggest city. I'm not sure if that's the best strategy, but a bigger city means more population to purchase your goods. So we're gonna build a headquarter, and you see that little yellow square. That's basically a road connection. So you want that to border the road. Let's put it there. Why not there? You know, so cool. So yeah, you can manage loans from there. Headquarters appear. Yeah, okay. So we want to set up some water gathering. That red circle is city area. You cannot build your manufacturing stuff in there. But what we could do is to save on costs over here. And put like there. There. And put 3 of those there. Almost automatically connected. Almost. So we got water. We want also a warehouse. And the warehouse needs to border 2 roads. So cheap way of doing it is to basically I would have put it here, but I did it dumb and did that there. So yeah, I'm gonna place it here. Connect a road up to this one because it's a single way system. And maybe it's also smart to connect it up like this so trucks have multiple directions to go out of the plant. So less congestion chance. Because that's also a thing you need to manage. You need to manage the road system that you're building. Yeah, we have a few free research points. 3. I want to get just some vegetables so I can make some money off of that. Every city has some requirements and stuff. I want to get into this also. And then there was... Is this pollution? Yes, I want to also unlock the pollution one. That's for future use, not yet necessary. So we go to farms. And we're gonna build a little, small farm. Yes, I know that there's like no farmland currently for you. I know, it's a problem. And I'm dealing with it in my way, okay? There. Farmland. Also a good thing to gather is just sand. Just like that, we're gonna place a sand. And then we can do sand collection like this. Okay, so we close this down. We're gonna build road. Doing that. So then we're gonna have to set up the warehouse. Request a product. Wait, crop farm. We want to do vegetables. Set. Okay, that's how that works. Okay. So now this grows vegetables. So we're gonna request farm produce vegetables, and we're gonna request raw resources sand, and we're gonna have a destination for farm produce vegetables, and we click on here, commercial. So this is whaling for, and this one doesn't accept veggies. Should maybe have looked into that. Okay. And then for the sand, raw resource and whaling fort. I can get that to whaling fort. That's nice. So yeah, where the lot of sand needs to go is there, or the vegetables go up there. Far from ideal, I say. Far from ideal. So let's start time, and let's also push through that maximum speed, because why not? We keep open our financial decisions. Over here. Stuff is starting to go everywhere. Stuff is happening. So if we now look at our financials here, it should soon start producing money up here. Oh yeah, no, that's here, down here. So, like, we want to keep these numbers in green as much as possible, of course. Not sure if that's gonna happen at first. 4,000. We already made 4 grand. Which is mighty fine. So, if we go to the tech tree, and we're going back to produce, we can start producing floor? Well, let's actually, before I make more mistakes, look, hardware store, headquarters, wholesaler. You sell water. Okay, cool. So can I do request water, destination, water, choose destination, and then no, okay. I cannot, so get rid of this. Thank you. I don't need to transport something if I don't have a place to go to get it to. Oh, last month we made 100k. Damn. That's a good start. That's a good start. So slowly but surely stuff will start happening more and more and more. It's just basically figuring out. Oh, this takes more advanced stuff. Okay. So yeah, for people who haven't caught on yet, this is a little bit like Factorio also. It's great, although it's not you having everything. For your own factory, no, you sell stuff, and that's like the goal. Lumber yard. I didn't look at placement there, so the road system is gonna be screwy over here. I totally forgot about placing stuff right. Okay. So yeah. But hey, we will survive. It's fine. So we go to warehouse. We request wood, and this one, choose destination, wood, commercial, and walnut. Because for some reason I cannot sell it any further. Okay. Well, we're shipping a lot to Walnut. Which is fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. There. Close the road networks thing. So, let's look at our financials. Last month we made, again, a decent number. And that's not really a fluke. Okay. So, we now... What is this? No. Advanced distribution. Train terminal. Yeah, trains are a thing. But it's... Yes, I know everything. Not everything, but... we just keep calm for a moment. We're gonna do... Let's do floor. I don't know. Let's just start unlocking stuff. Because we can. Because we make more money than 100 grand. And also we have a little bit of a buffer to start going. You're consistently losing money. Maybe it's time to review your setup. Yeah, no, like, this is a game review. I do whatever I want. No, but to be fair, I should have looked at the hardware store what they actually wanted. They want sand. They want raw rubber. They want coal. They want cotton. They want wool, gas, leather, and oil. Is there any other natural resource that I can just, on the top of the head, say like, yeah, here's something? I've never tried oil or anything, like, that's not how far I've gotten. What are these dark spots? Is that what oil is? Gatherers. Oil drill. Must be placed close to oil. Yeah, but where is oil? I would like to place it close to... Is there oil? Oh, so this is what oil looks like. Oh wait, this needs to go in the oil well. Yes, okay. So I never played with oil, as I said before. So this is gonna be interesting. We want logistics warehouse. In through this side, out through the other. Great. Yes. So this warehouse is gonna request oil and have a destination for oil. State commercial. Whalingford. There. Cool. So we're now doing oil all of a sudden. Never thought that we would do that. So let's check this out. Hardware store. Yeah. It's some stored. So let's see if we can get in positive numbers again. Yes, we can. Yeah, I know that flour is research now. That's fine. Production alert. Warehouse is full. Okay. Yes, but like I don't have a real solution to the issue. It's fine. 155,000 made. So what I'm now going to do is Yeah, the oil is really making bank. The oil is really making bank at this point in time. That's a copper mine. And there's copper deposits over here, so gatherers. Copper mine. One, two, three. Get some road in. To there. Get a logistics warehouse. And get a road in. And then warehouse request. Copper. Destinations. Copper. As I said before, I need to check that stuff out. I'm just not checking it out. Which makes it so that, like, I am losing money left, right, and center. But hey, this month doesn't say anything. So the month that we're now currently working on, that one is the useful one. Like, that will say if we're, like, starting to make money again. Hardware store. This would want coal, though. So, if we could find a place to gather coal. Yeah, there's no coal to be had. Which is totally fine. They want gold, they're not gonna getting any. So yeah, but we're still making solid cash again. It's so great, it's so great. After like 1 or 2 years you start needing to pay back your loan. Which you can, if you have the money, pay off here. Okay, so copper tubing is something that this thing wanted, right? Yes. Okay, so I go back to researches. Copper tubing, 120 days. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna create a copper tubing you want. All the copper tubing you want. So, yeah, we're starting to pay our loan. It's fine, we're soon done with the copper tubing research. And then now we can go to factory. Not food. Glasswork and smelter. That's input. There. Sure. We want to go this copper that goes to factory. Why would I do this? Copper goes to factories there. And then we request the tier 1 tubing back. And then we put in a destination for the tubing to go to commercial and there. And that will be a lot closer by. Deliver 29 floor. To which city was that? What do you want me to do? Yeah, no. I'm gonna decline that contract. The game every now and again comes up with events and contracts and stuff, which is totally fine. Paying off the loan will do 2 things. 1, increase our revenue that we have. Our monthly revenue. But, on the other hand, it lowers our money. So, if we would start a new venture, not happening. But I feel more comfortable not having a loan than having a loan, because like we would make like $1 million in 4 months. So that's like 3 million a year. Which, that's roughly what it costs to set up a factory. Which is not fully true, but... Okay, so Wallingford has flour. In November... Yeah, why the crack not? Okay, sorry for the words, but hey, why not? Crop farm. So, we request farm produce wheat. We request tier 1 flour. We have a destination for our farm produce wheat that goes to factory there. And then we have a destination for tier 1 product flour that goes there, I believe. And that should kick off the whole process here. So, yeah, I can play these types of games for hours, and this is a great game, in my opinion. It is great. I didn't really encounter bugs so far. None, to be honest. I've encountered no bugs. Which, for an early access game, is great. Also, talking about that it's early access, this game is 30 bucks on Steam, 30 euros on Steam, and 23 pounds on Steam. It's early access, but until May this year. They plan to release 2nd of May. And definitely this feels like a product that has been done well. This is a game that, yeah, if it gets out of early access, it shouldn't get a bad name. It shouldn't get a bad rap. This is a great game, as I would call it. Like, I'm just gonna be picky with stuff that I do. Ooh, this is getting closer though. Maybe this wasn't the right decision to make. We will see. I'm not even able to complete this contract. No! No, 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 no. 22. No, never mind. Not able to complete it. Even though I tried. So, now it finds me over here. 819,000. That's down the hole. I'm hoping that I'm able to get in the green numbers again. Wait a second, how far is this loan gone down? Okay, I could pay off. Let's pay it off. So we're out of a loan. No loan of like a small $15 million. Which is great. First time I've been able to pay off the loan. Second time I'm playing. It's great. But let's just look at the tech tree and have a little bit of respect for this all. With this grain whiskey, we need yeast for that. Able to produce yeast at a brewery distillery. For that we would need sugar and water. We already have water, we could research sugar. Then if we have researched sugar, we could research yeast and start producing yeast. Then, well, when we have produced yeast, we could start making liquor, like this grain whiskey. We could also research hop and start making beer. That requires also some sort of barrel. I see a barrel icon. That's probably carpentry. Yes, that's over here. So that requires this. So yeah, it's... Oh, that all requires that. Okay. Not this one. That's just grapes into wine into brandy. But what is that bottle? That's livestock, no drinks, maybe. No? Where's that? Just that plain old bottle? I don't know. Glass here. Yes, bottles. So you can see it's very there's a huge depth to it. So it's too much for me to cover in just like this highlight of the game. But believe me, guys, I love this sort of game. It's really a type of game that I could sink in hours. So yeah, that's why I'm making this video, because I've never heard of the game until today, and I saw it and immediately my heart was like, wow, that is amazing. That looks like something I could thoroughly enjoy. And enjoying I'm doing. This, like, I'm strapped for time, but because I have an internship these days, and I have only a few hours that I can spend on recording and editing in the evening. And then I have to go to bed and do the whole day again. So, yeah, this, to me, is such a good game that I can sit back and do not bother about anything. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's so great. It's how would you explain this? They themselves say like, yeah, this is like the tycoon feeling of the 90s. And it sure brings back a whole heap of that micromanagement that is just, there's not a huge amount of micromanaging. But you have to, like, it's more thinking in a process. How are you gonna make bread? It's not you plant grain, you bring it to a factory, it's bread. No, you have to look at how am I gonna produce the flour? And how am I gonna bake the bread? And you have to research that first. After you've done that research, you are able to make bread. And then you can sell the bread. But like in other games, it's like there's not like markets and stuff. And here you saw me bump into that earlier today. You have to look like, oh, what is required? Oh, there's oil required. Oh, let's get some oil. Oh, hey, they want copper tubing. Let's make some copper tubing. And that's the secret of this game. It's just so beautiful. And it's gone to a point now that I could just say like, yeah, buy this building. And are we out of harvester space for this one? Did this even have harvesters in the first place? It had one harvester. Why did I purchase this? But now we, in theory, have a bigger increase of copper going on. Now, in reality, this was not a smart business decision. I'm gonna have to break this down, and because this is not producing the amounts that I would need. It's just not. But there's an oil field over here. So we could go now to the gatherers and say, go away notification. We want an oil drill. Which is totally legit, right? We love oil. There, and there. Yes? So, we're just outside of range of a warehouse. So, we're just gonna plop a warehouse down. We're gonna make a road system happen. That goes to there. And that goes to there. Yes. And this connects obviously to there. Okay, so warehouse request for transport raw, oil, destination, oil, choose a destination, and go to commercial and choose the closest oil. And there we go. We're now selling oil extra. And it is that easy. It's that easy to evolve in this game. If I would have been smart, I would have picked this building up, put it over here. So it could service everything here. I wasn't smart. But that's the thing. You don't specifically need to be smart, but if you want to try to make the best out of everything, you want to be smart. So, yeah, that's my message to you guys. Try this game. I believe there's even a demo on Steam. And there's a town that wants to advance, and it's asking for our help. Sure, here, have that. Pay. Okay, the town advanced. Now, if we go and look for where the town is, there will be fireworks. Like, we're not joking. Over here. Look, fireworks. And it all just looks great. You can rotate around it to see it from different angles. I always like to keep my cameras in these types of games on one angle because that's how I find my way back to home. You can start buying into new towns to get like your markets over here set up. You can start your production everywhere. If there's a town that doesn't have a resource, like this one doesn't have coal, you go and look. Like maybe this one has coal, and it's on across the border. But hey, who cares? I'm just gonna buy the rights to it if you're rich enough. That you do just by going to the town, and you say, like, yeah, I want to have the rights in this region for 3.2 million. And it also shows which resources are available. It's amazing. I didn't know that, by the way, beforehand. So we go to this town, and you go here, resources available. Hey, there's iron available. I would like iron in my factory because that makes something huge, you know. And that's how you do. That's how you do. Don't be a jack like me and just go and start somewhere without looking at everything. You can actually look at everything and decide, like, yeah, that's a good starting point. This, quite frankly, wasn't good. This wasn't good. But hey, we still managed to get on top. And that's what counts. You have the freedom to do you. And there's another town asking for help. Where is Santa Carla? It's over there. That's a long drive. This one we're gonna decline. This one wants floor again. We're gonna decline. Like I'm not gonna set up the factory again. But you get the idea. This game just wants to challenge you. Now I get how the game works. I can go into harder challenges. I can ramp up the difficulty for myself. So guys, if you like this game or this video as much as I like it, I like this game. I love this game. This is an amazing game. So then leave a like on the video. Please leave a comment down below if you would want to see more of this game. This will probably then be live streamed, because this is a game good for live streaming. You can name stuff. You can just hang out in chat and just go on a lower speed. You know, I've now been all the way in high gear, 4 times speed, playing through this, and I'm keeping up with it at the moment. But I could just do a live stream where I ramp up the difficulty a little bit. If you guys want to see that, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of content, also subscribe, but also leave a like. Let me know in the comments. This is new to my channel, and I am enjoying it every single little bit. So yeah guys, thanks for watching.